So there's no such thing as a tiny business. It's just business.
My vision of a tiny business is exactly what we're in right now. Something that's run by between 2 and 4 people. They work hard. They do pretty much pretty much do everything.
I don't want to have to just be working for somebody else so that I can use that money and pay my bills and then take the rest and just put it in my business. I want to be able to let my business be my career in my life and still have the financial means I need.
I like what I do. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time.
I want my daughter to be able to be in something that is not just a job, it's a career, and she has a love for it. And as she continues, she feels like she's being fruitful and leaving something behind herself. I want her to have purpose in the world and feel like she does. So that's very important to me. There's a lot more competition than collaboration, I feel, in Charleston.
Something about your customers. What is it? What is something special you feel about your customers?
When you have a good customer, it's like it's probably the best thing in the world. It's like, but then you have some that are not. My grandfather used to say, "Don't let the 5% ruin it for the 95% who are good."
I really do feel like if we were to collaborate more, we could serve and impact the community a lot more, and it would be a lot more enriching with the programs that we have to offer.
Usually, surprises in a business setting doesn't always mean something good, or the unknown. As a business leader, as a business person, nobody, they want to know what's coming up. Even if it's good news or bad news, nobody in a business setting gets paid to say, "Oh, I didn't know," So.
Well, one of them, I think, is the first question that you ask, and it was just about what I would like to leave behind. And for me, that's important. I do have a daughter, and I want her to understand that I don't want her to just work in a regular 9 to 5 where she's not happy. It's just a job. She's just making money to make ends meet. I want her to do something where she can be passionate about it, because I'm very passionate about it. I'm passionate about trying to make a change so that things can be better in the future for my daughter and the people around me. I want a better community. I want a sense of unity in the community. So that's why I continue to push.
My father was on his deathbed, and I asked him if he was ready to go on and meet his maker. He said no. He said, "I wish I can do more." The next year, the following year, a year and some days, my grandfather was on his deathbed, and I asked him the same question. I said, "Papa, you ready?" He said, "Yeah, P, I'm ready." He said, "We have done everything we wanted to do, haven't we?" So that right there was kind of a light bulb moment.
So I started at my grandfather's store when I was 13. My parents actually ran the store with him. And I started in the meat department. I cut meat with my parents for 5 years and did the produce, and went to college, and then came back after college to help run the store again until it closed. And then when it closed, my grandfather, my wife, and I reopened the store at its original location. We ran that for about 5 years, and the building became completely run down. It needs hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of work, and now they're going to demo it. So we couldn't stay in that building. So my grandfather decided he didn't want to reopen the business for a third time. So my wife and I decided to reopen it here.
The obvious plus is, you don't have a big chain or anything to go through to develop new things or try new things. It's really just hey, I'm going to try this, right. Or we give each other the freedom to try new things.
If there's a local product, we don't have to, like he's saying, we don't have to go through 10 people to see if we can bring it in our store. We just say, yes, we want to bring it in, and it's done. Mm-hmm. It's no chain of command here, really. It's just,
I think Driven LLC can provide that creative outlet for individuals. And this year we, this year we also started training in what's called restorative justice.